1. I remember as a small child, I cried once because I couldn't understand why the dandelions didn't deserve to be loved the way the flowers in the garden were. I yelled at my father for mowing them down with the grass. Weeds have been my favorite flower ever since. 2. I think I might have loved my mother more than she loved the alcohol she pours down her throat every night. 3. In some messed up way, I even loved a man who put bruises on her every day. I didn't know who else would take care of us if I didn't. 4. Tears still pull in my eyes every time I pass a little life extinguished on the side of a highway. It never really gets easier no matter how often I drive. 5. I once loved a person so much that I let them run my self-esteem into the ground for 3 whole years. Is that love? My heart thought it was. 6. I loved my grandfather more than anything in the world. He actually loved me more than he loved the road, but he never lived to see me drive a car. 7. History class in school always made me cry. I was always crying over the pain of people I'd never met as if they were my family members and my very best friends. 8. I loved my father more than he loved the idea of freedom. That's why I gave up my entire childhood to sit behind those walls along with him. 9. I once ran out into a busy 4-way intersection to save a bird because I could not stand the idea of leaving him there. I didn't even know if he was alive, but I needed to save him all the same. 10. I've always felt it better to have my own heart broken than to break somebody else's. This is why I've taken care of the people around me my whole life. 11. I love the idea of life and happiness so much that I push myself through these anxiety-filled days, even the hardest ones. 12. I've loved my brother more than he loves the powder he shoves up his nose and the liquid he pushes into his veins, even though he used me to procure those very same things on multiple occasions. 13. I love the idea of cities I've never been to and people I've never met and experiences that haven't happened yet because I'm sort of in love with life. 14. I loved poetry so much that my thoughts took over my head and run uncontrollably every day. 15. I'm sorry I couldn't love you. I'm afraid the world has sucked up all my love and I've run out. I believe this is why I'm so cold. I had too much love all my life for people and things that could never return it, and now I don't have any love left to give.